Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Charizard. Now Charizard is a very cool Pokemon, obviously getting access to a Gigantamax form and being the main Pokemon of the Galarian Champion. Today I have 4 sets for you, 2 generic sets, a Dynamax set and a Gigantamax set. And I will say right now, the Gigantamax set and the Dynamax set are completely swappable, so you can have the Dynamax set as Gigantamax or the Gigantamax as Dynamax. I just wanted to show off some different variety in the sets. And yeah, we're just going to jump straight in with our first set here, being a Dragon Dance set. Now obviously Dragon Dance raising up our speed and our attack by 1 stage each. Charizard's special attack is better than its attack, but it also gets a very good physical move pool, and with access to things like Dragon Dance and I believe Swords Dance as well. I'll just double check that, but I believe we get access to Swords Dance. Yeah, we get access to Swords Dance as well, so the opportunity to raise up our attack. And being base 100, if we can use the Dragon Dance to increase up our speed by 1, that allows us to outspeed a variety of Pokemon, which is really handy. So having the Dragon Dance there and the Life Orb will take a little bit of our health every single turn, so we do need to be cautious. Potentially have Roost on this set to heal yourself up as an option. That is entirely up to you how you decide to run that. Now move-wise, I've gone for Dragon Claw. Strong Dragon-type attack. It's a variety of Pokemon. Doesn't hit Fairy or Steel types, but Steel and Fairy types are not going to want to come in on a Charizard. So it's not too much of a playoff here. We've got Blaze Kick. You could go for Flare Blitz if you wanted to, and then if you want to go for Roost as the 4th move, that is definitely an option for you to go for. But I've put Earthquake on here as well, just as, again, a bit more coverage. Hitting things like Rock types, because, let's be honest, Rock types are your biggest concern with this Pokemon. EV's gone for Max Attack and Max Speed. I've gone for an Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. You could go for a Jolly Nature if you wanted to and want to just raise up your speed that little bit more. That is perfectly good option if you want to go for that. The second set I've gone for has been more of a support set, and we've got Heavy Juicy Boots on here. Charizard would normally come in and take 50% damage to Stealth Rocks, which is a huge amount of damage. You do not want to take half of your health just from coming in once. So having the Heavy Juicy Boots really supports you there, stops you from being affected too badly. I put Blaze on here. You could technically go for Solar Power if you want to. Either of them are usable. It depends how many hits you're wanting to take and how your health maintenance is going to go. But the trade-off being that Flamethrower being a bit more powerful if the Sun is activated. So yeah, lots of different kind of systems and roles in place there that you would need to sort out with the rest of your team before deciding on the nature. Move-wise, we've gone for Defog. Having the Heavy Duty Boots and Defog is a really good combination just because you're not affected by hazards. You can come in, you can get rid of any hazards, and it becomes a lot less of a concern for you. We also have Roost allowing us to heal up because, let's face it, we're going to be experiencing a lot of damage. Will-O-Wisp to burn any physical Pokemon. That's the reason I haven't invested in defense, because it halves their attack power, so your defense actually becomes quite good when Pokemon are burnt. And then I've got Flamethrower as just a coverage move, hits a variety of Pokemon. We've got Max HP and Max Special Defense on here with a Calm Nature, so more Special Defense, less attack, and 4 EVs and attack, or slightly different on screen there. If you want to, you could go Max Defense and possibly have the Rocky Helmet if you're not worried about being hit too hard with the hazards, but I think Heavy Duty Boots are going to be the best option for this set. Now moving on to Dynamax and Gigantamax. So this set, as I said, can be either a Dynamax set or a Gigantamax set. I've gone for both a physical set and a special set. So the special set is this one. Now if you Dynamax, you are going to be using, ideally, Air Slash to raise up your speed of you and potentially your ally if you're in doubles. You've got Fire Blast to set up the Sun, which will make your Fire-type moves slightly more powerful as well as possibly having allies that have things like Chlorophyll, if you're in doubles, for example, and then Solar Power, increasing our special attack power by 1.5 times, which is, again, really helpful. You've also got Roost on here, which will turn to Max Guard, so if you do have, like, a Rhyperior or something comes out, you can use Max Guard to scout what they are going for. And finally, I've put Dragon Pulse on here, same reason as the first set, it just hits a variety of different Pokemon, and the only Pokemon that is really going to be a huge concern to you are, well, from that are fairies and steel, and they don't really deal with fire types very well. EV wise, I've gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed and less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Definitely you go modest with this because you're likely going to raise up using max airstream, so modest nature is perfectly acceptable on this as well. You possibly could even go for a weakness policy. If you wanted to go for that, it could be an option when you're Dynamaxed instead of the Heat Rock extending the sun turns. And the final set we have is the Gigantamax Charizard. Now, obviously, I've said with the other set, it can be interchangeable, and with this set as well, it can be interchangeable. The only difference we have is the Blaze Kick turning into Gigantamax, or G-Max. I'm trying to find what it is. G-Max Wildfire, and it continues to deal damage over 4 to 5 turns. So essentially, is like a Fire Spin, but just with the move, and it allows for a lot of damage to be dealt over each turn, and especially if you're in doubles, it hits both Pokemon as well, so that's really, really nice. Allows for lots of damage over a period of time to be built up. That's the only difference between your Fire-type moves in these two sets. The rest of the set is the exact same. So, on here, I've got Blaze the ability, because Solar Power isn't an ability you really want, because you're physical, and honestly, it's just going to be a problem for you. You're going to lose your health for absolutely no reason whatsoever. We've got Brick Break on here, raising up our attack power by 1 stage each time we use it. Blaze Kick, as I've explained, will just deal damage over multiple turns, which is, again, really handy. We've got Thunder Punch, which is a powerful electric-type attack. It's a variety of Pokemon, such as water types. Again, you can go for Earthquake here, which have the added bonus of raising up your special defense if you use Max Quake. And you've got Fly. I've put Fly on here specifically so you can raise up your speed by Max Airstream. You might want 1 raise, just to allow you to be a little bit more dynamic and not have to worry as much. I put the Choice Band on here. When you're Dynamax, the Choice Band is not activated, but if you want to go for something along the lines of Life Orb, even Weakness Policy, Berries, Leftovers, lots of different varieties, even a red card, for example, let's say you Dynamax and they then bring in a rock type, they're possibly set up on a Trick Room, you could have the red card on there, which would allow for that to happen. EV's gone for max attack and max speed with a jolly nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Could always go for the adamant nature if you want to, but that is your choice. Anyways, that is all for Charizard. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here. It's been a good one, and I'll see you soon.